Hello everyone, I'm Gaddix Games and we're already in another Mobile Legends video. And this time, we're on the advanced server because we have a new patch and therefore new hero balancing. Although in this patch, more than anything, this hero balancing is about the upcoming hero revamps that are coming. So before we start, just let me recommend the sponsor of this video to you.
If you're from Mexico
And you like to top up large amounts of diamonds at Win Store, it's much cheaper than on other sites. You can pay with OXXO, bank transfer, or SPAY. If you're in Peru, you can top up using Yape, Plin, or BCP. Plus, you get a surprise discount by using my coupon GAYTALKS. You also earn rewards with every top-up that you can exchange for free diamonds. And then you can try your luck at the Spin Speed Max Roulette and win extra diamonds. And if you're from Argentina, you can top up through Pago Fácil or QR. In Venezuela, you can use Pago Mobile, which is much cheaper for you. Additionally, WinStore also offers local and global payment methods for users in the United States and the rest of Latin America. So top up and get rewarded only here at WinStore. And we're starting with a revamp of Kaja. This time, for his ultimate, the range of the ultimate skill was slightly reduced, and we also have a new effect. It deals magic damage and paralyzes targets in the area when the lasso is created. Well, the truth is that this revamp received a lot of negative criticism from Kaja mains who said they had ruined the hero. But they keep making changes to him. So tell me this time, what do you think about this effect they've added to the ultimate? Now let's continue with the revamp of Maya. This was also quite a controversial revamp this time. It says we continue optimizing Maya's scaling, and we've reduced the direct damage of her ultimate. We believe that her ultimate and her second ability already provide enough utility for her to reach the enemy backline and enhance her passive, so her ultimate shouldn't deal excessive direct damage. So in her passive, we have HP regeneration. It went from 10% of max HP to 4% plus 0.4% of max HP per hero level. And in her second skill, the damage went from 240 up to 440 plus 100% of extra physical attack to 200 up to 400 plus 90% of extra physical attack. And now let's go with her ultimate. The damage went from 400 up to 700 plus 180% of extra physical attack to 300 up to 600 plus 140% of extra physical attack. Well, the changes to Maya continue, and I think they're probably going to keep happening throughout this last season. So tell me what you think about these changes now, and well, about the Maya revamp in general. Now let's move on to Bruno's revamp, which, well, in this case isn't a total revamp, but they've revamped his appearance and improved and optimized his abilities. So for me, it wouldn't be a total revamp. But this time, the control field was optimized, and the damage of the enhanced basic attack and the ultimate skill was slightly reduced. So, in his first skill, the duration of the power orb on the ground went from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Also, the damage of the enhanced basic attack went from 100 up to 225 plus 100% of total physical attack to 100 up to 175 plus 100% of total physical attack. Then, in his second skill, the cooldown went from 7 seconds at all levels to 8 down to 6 seconds. We also have a new effect. If Bruno slides while the power ball is about to bounce, it will tend to land near the end of his slide instead of at its starting point. And for his ultimate, the stun duration went from 0.8 seconds to 0.5 seconds. Also, the base damage of the first hit went from 250 up to 450 plus 83% of total physical attack to 200 up to 400 plus 80% of total physical attack. And the damage. For the bounce damage, the additional damage went from 150 up to 270 plus 50% of total physical attack to 100 up to 200 plus 40% of total physical attack. Well, in some ways, they've buffed Bruno, for example, his second skill. Honestly, I think it's pretty OP that now when he slides, the ball will still come back to him. But they've reduced a bit the stun effect that his ultimate has. That's good. It's not a big deal, but they did lower the damage a bit. So, Bruno mains, tell me what you think. And, well, how do you see this new Bruno, which is mostly just a visual rework? And finally, we have Kadita's revamp. The developers left us the following message. We are giving Kadita a complete visual update. This patch introduces her new portrait, animations, and visual effects. The other elements will be released once they are completely finished. Then it says that during this visual update, we will focus on optimizing the visual effects of her passive. Also, so that players can understand and anticipate its effects and matches more easily. So, regarding her stats, her movement speed went from 250 to 240, that would be a nerf. And in her passive, we have a new effect. She gains 10 movement speed while in the river. Well, they lowered her movement speed in her stats, but they increased her movement speed in the river. Honestly, I think it's a good passive. This new effect they've added is nice. It goes well with Kadita because Kadita is a water hero. Having this passive in the river seems like a really good thing they've added, so I'll leave that with you as well. The images of this new Kadita. So you can give me your opinion about it. And, well, that's it for these latest patch notes from the advanced server. Leave your opinion in the comments. What do you think about these upcoming revamps? When are they coming? Well, these revamps would be part of this year's Project Next. So they would arrive with Project Next, with all the revamps. So leave your opinion in the comments. And, if you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
What does